Hey everybody, and welcome to the comment section. We're your host T
and Coco,
and today we're gonna start off just checking in. I want to check on my girl. How you doing? How you feeling today? Where's your mental?
I'm doing okay. So that's the normal thing people say when somebody asks them, I'm okay. But today I'm kind of like a little anxious today. My uncle passed last night. My
condolences.
My mom's uncle, so my great uncle,
Mm-hmm.
and he was really like instrumental in our life. So it's kind of been a little situation. His wife died like 2 weeks prior, so it's a lot for my cousins and it's a lot for us. So it's just a lot going on. Not to mention your girl is working out now. On a lighter note, working out now.
Love
in the gym.
Love to see it.
We just moved. We just moved.
Okay, yes. Congratulations.
And although all of this stuff is exciting, it's kind of been a lot to like juggle, like keeping up with work, working out, homeschooling Kari. I'm homeschooling Kari, so it's just a lot. Like I told Carrie the other night, I said I just need like 3 days just for my personal life stuff. Mm-hmm. And not have to worry about, I got an appointment. You got to do this, you got to do that. Because it's like everything is just running together. Like you just wake up, work out, go to get the kids, go get the dog, it's a lot. So I'm kind of like just juggling a lot and I'm kind of anxious and I'm just ready for everything to kind of slow down right now. How you doing? You looking real cute.
Thank you, girl.
Eyebrows deep, baby hair is laid.
I'm feeling good. I actually am feeling really good today. I'm more on the positive side. Anytime you get your hair done, you feel like that girl.
Yeah,
so
that be activated.
I'm feeling real good. I've been on a positive note. I have been working on my diet, trying to eat better, working out, of course, trying to stay consistent with that.
I saw you posted on Instagram.
Yeah, being consistent with my business at the shop more, just trying to take accountability. Now we adding another stream, something else to take care of, but that's cool. We're going to do it.
Yeah, this is going to be fun for us first.
This is. It's kind of like, not really like work, because we're just gonna hang out. We're gonna talk that shit.
Yes, we're about to. And this month is National Women's Month, and today is actual International Women's Day. And quick shout out, quick plug. My trainer, Lana, she's amazing. Lana Duty. She is working the hell out of me.
Okay.
Every part of my body that I didn't even know existed is hurting at some point or another. But I feel good. Yeah, I feel good about it. And I'm like, okay, girl, you must be doing something. You must know what you're doing. So shout out to her. Y'all go follow her on Instagram. She's a wonderful, phenomenal trainer. She gets your meal plan together. She's personable. She checks in. She's not too mean, but she kind of mean, but in a good way. Something you're going to need, accountability. Okay.
Right. We love a good stern trainer. And for me personally, my shout out goes to one of my trainers too as well. I'm going to give a shout out to Marche Steps. She's an entrepreneur and a mom on top of an amazing step trainer. I go to her step classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Of course, not today because we're recording, but I'm going to be there, Marche. I got you. Y'all make sure y'all follow my girl at Marche, MARSHE_steps on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. Get at her. You can do virtually. You can come in person. She's an amazing trainer. And she always going to check in on you. You got to love them trainers that
I'm seeing you online too. I'm like,
she talks back. Like, I love them kind of trainers that they're not too big. They're not too big to say, okay, I'm proud of you, or okay, you did that, because that means the world coming from a trainer, like especially when you working out with them and you in a group of a whole bunch of people, or they got a lot of other people that they work with. Like
you want to know you doing something right.
That's huge. Yeah. So shout out to you, Marche.
How you be keeping up though? Because I be like, every time I'm trying to think about wanting to step, I just be like, I'm gonna be falling.
Bro, it's not easy. I ain't gonna lie, it's not easy, especially with the beat and stuff. Like you really have to, like if they do an upbeat beat, you really have to be.
And I'm already a white girl.
What I'm telling you, it's men in there, it's older people in there.
I seen it.
So I'm telling you, it's just something like you got to get over in your mind.
Right.
Once you put your mind to it, you can do it. But I've been going to her classes for, I think, at least a year now. I started last year sometime. So I think I'm hitting my year mark now, and I'm loving it. I think the world of her classes. I would recommend her to anybody. People would think that she's paying me. But really? It's just that good.
Really? Okay. Okay. Okay, real quick before we go into something else. What do you think or who do you think of when you think of International Women's Month or Women's Day? Like, what is somebody, for example, I know, like, when I think about international women, like, or just women in general, I'm always like Michelle Obama.
Okay.
You know, and then in the second kind of thought, sometimes I'd be like Carla Jones. That's my mama. Mm-hmm. And, you know, my mama like the hood version of Michelle Obama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you know, she real classy, but my mama, she, you know, she's straightforward. Like,
yeah.
You know, and so.
And she gonna talk her shit.
Yes. But Michelle Obama.
And, like, she could do it in the, you know, most professional settings or.
Yes.
You know.
And so I've been really, like, watching a lot of her clips on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man, everything she's saying is almost like people ask her, like, how did you do this with marriage? And how have y'all been together so long? And how did you create your, you know, have your own identity outside of him? Mm-hmm, you know, mm-hmm. And all the stuff she be saying, I'd be like, yes, that's me. Right, that's how I feel. Like, you know, so I feel like, okay, she, you know, she holding herself.
Real, yeah, she's a real down-to-earth woman. I think I would think of, like, when I think of international, I kind of just go to, like, Maya Angelou.
Okay.
I love her.
Yes,
like,
no, for real.
As a person, as a speaker, as a philanthropist, as a actress, she's just, she gives me that, like, grandma, like, ancestral, all super around. Black woman, like, just amazingness. Like, she's giving me that vibe. Yeah. I think of her, and of course my mom. My mom is all of that. She might not be the most out loud in your face person, but once you get her going, and you ain't gonna get her to stop. She on her shit, she doing her thing, and shout out to you, mama.
Yes.
And all the amazing mothers like yourself, and Black women all around the world, women in general. Like, we just need that big up, because sometimes we don't get the accountability that we deserve, or the recognition that we deserve for holding it down the way we do. Right. Women take care of the household, their personal business, as we're doing now. Mm-hmm. Other people's business, like if they're working a 9 to 5. So, shout out to y'all. Y'all deserve it.
I seen a TikTok online, and I sent it to Carrie actually, and it said basically, that was like, the lady was like, I feel like women need that to at least 2 days of self-care where you go get a hotel, not just stay in the house, take a bath. Like,
no, leave,
yes. Because like they say, men are like supposed to be the providers and you know, they take care of us, but we carry the household. Like, we carry all of the weight, the load.
Right.
I can tell my husband today, you know, Corey got a doctor's appointment. The day of the doctor, what I gotta do with Corey? I gotta tell him all over again. Then he gonna get in the car and say, can you send me the address to the place? Like, he can't use Google. Exactly. So it's like a lot on us, and we deserve this month. You know, we deserve everything we getting right now.
Definitely. So that brings us to our next point, when we're gonna talk about relationships, because like you spoke on your husband. We're gonna speak on relationships today. How are y'all dating in 2023? That's gonna be our hot topic for today.
Yeah, how y'all staying away from the can we curse?
We can curse.
Okay, how y'all staying away from the fuck girls and the fuck boys? How y'all doing it? How y'all maintaining out here?
Let's just be honest.
You know, me on the other hand, I am married, so, but I have my own outside perspectives outside of, like, if I wasn't married or before I got married type of thing. Right. So I think I can play in this field today. Because
people truly think if you in a relationship or if you married, then that you have no opinion, or you always been that way.
No.
It's not always been that way. Because as you know, I'm in a relationship too, been in one for 3.5 going on 4 years. So I've been out of the playing field for a while, and I plan to keep it that way, because I heard the dating pool was pretty pissy.
Yeah.
I heard it was pretty pissy. I heard the girls are hating it. So we got to know why. I want to know, how are y'all dating? So many people have things to say about how Lori Harvey, you know, dates switch from one person to the next.
Girl, I love her.
I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah. I think that's how you should date in your 20s. She is early 20s. I think, she like 24, 25? Probably like
making an experience.
Age. Yeah. I don't think at that age you should be settling down, like really just putting all of your eggs into one basket, because people grow, people change. And at that age, you are not who you are going to be at 35, 40,
not at all.
50. So you're not even close to that. So we dove in the comments a little bit to find some comments that we thought was similar to the topic, and that, you know, that coincides well with what we're talking about. And the topic, I got mine from the little situation with Jacob Lattimore and Soraya. So recently everybody had something to say about her, because she and him were dating, Jacob Lattimore and Soraya, and she had recently posted a picture with Joey Badass, and everybody was like, "Oh, we didn't even know you were single. What happened to Jacob? Yada yada yada." Like basically saying that she should have announced her breakup before she announced her new relationship, which ain't got nothing to do with nobody. The girl is dating how she wants to date. We don't even know how long they've been broken up, and they were just on her in the comment section. But I found one little comment that I thought stood out to me, and one that I could really resonate with. Somebody said, "I'm glad the younger generation are not staying in relationships because of the years they have accumulated together and not because of opinions of other people. These are young adults dating and having fun, knowing what works and what doesn't, as well as knowing when it's time to bounce." I respect that. And as do I. I respect like this younger generation just even with more than dating, with working, they will quit a job on you if it's not suiting their life.
Yeah, if it's not serving me.
If you are not serving a purpose, a positive purpose in these younger people's life, they are not tolerating it. It's a wrap. Yeah, like soon.
And I like that because I feel like we never know. And I know we hear this. It's so cliche. We never know the day, the hour, the minute he getting ready to call us home. And I just feel like, why waste your time with somebody that you know you're not happy with? You waking up each day, you going to sleep every night. You just not happy, or you just not even happiness, or you're just not well in your spirit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have that spark. You know, you're not talking. Y'all going to bed, y'all not talking. He's probably messing with somebody else. Exactly, what's the point? Exactly. Like just go ahead and
you making subliminal posts on social media.
Like just let it go. Be happy. Go on with your life. Let him go on with his life.
Especially if y'all not doing nothing to reconcile that. If y'all not even trying to talk or go to somebody, some counseling, try to do something to reconcile it, then you already know it's a wrap on that.
It's a wrap. And why waste each other's time? Like that situation. How y'all know that they didn't talk about it and say, "Hey, we're mutually agreeing that we are not serving each other. We're growing apart, and we're gonna call it a quit." And who said we got? See, this is my thing. The social media age now, it makes everything like you have to post it for it to be true or for it to be relevant. If me and Carrie get divorced today or tomorrow, y'all not gonna see about it online. Y'all probably can read through the lines like, "Oh, they probably
because
not
I'm
together
outside or I'm doing certain things."
Yeah, or like I'm saying I'm going on a family trip, but he not there.
Right.
Then you might know. But why do I have to say, "Hey guys, me and Carrie took"? No, you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's not. They really expect life to work like that. Like when a lot of people were saying, "Oh, why Chris Rock ain't been came out and say nothing about it? Why he try to profit off of it?" He's already been publicly embarrassed in front of the whole world. Why not profit up? Why do y'all feel like he probably done told his wife, his mom, and them like, "This is how I feel about it. It made me feel this way." He ain't gotta come tell y'all that.
Right. Well,
he don't owe us.
We need to make an agreement to like not trying to put everything on social media and mean that is law.
Yeah.
Just because it's not on social media does not mean it's not law.
And don't mean it didn't happen.
Right. And you know, people talk about the Lori Harvey situation, and I just love the way she's dating. And my mama, she taught me kind of to date in that same type of way. And some people call it a thought or a hoe. I don't think that, first of all, we need to solidify what we're going to call a thought or what we're going to call a hoe, what it's going to mean.
Because one day it's if you getting paid for pussy and it's passing around and shit like that. Then the next day it's just because you dating too much. Like,
you don't know if she's sleeping with all these people. And really, to be honest, Michael B. Jordan, he give me a little sassy. He a little sassy.
He probably waited a few months for it. Like, I feel like he's one of them.
Like, but he give me like, I don't know if I want to be around you today type of vibe. He's fine and all, you know. But I don't know. But anyways, I was picking up on I've been today especially bombarded by the Young Miami and Diddy situation. You know, Miami says she is single. S-I-N-G. Okay, yeah, I know. So she said she's single, and I just find that weird because it's like a prime example of not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
Because men and nobody is saying nothing about Diddy doing this, and that.
Right.
Nobody calling Diddy a hoe. Everybody's saying, you know, everything.
The more of the talk is about her.
Yeah, the more of the talk is about her. And so I just feel that like that's a prime example of why women weigh your options. Men do it all the time. It's such a double standard to not weigh your options. Like, what's up? So anyways, real quick, let me go into the comment that I found that said, Get them together. Okay. It said, I find it wild. Mind you, this is about the video of Young Miami saying that she's single. I find it wild how y'all women talking shit about her when she got an award-winning show, hella bread, and hella clout just from being involved with the dude she never said she was in a relationship with. I see more dudes supporting her than y'all. Where all the feminist shit go? Y'all females switch up quicker than Nintendo. And that was a word for me because I feel like the people that are dragging most of these women that are doing this are women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yes.
It's
That's
not
what the
even
comment
the
section
men.
is full of, women downing her for whatever decision and this, that, and the third. I'm like, why though? I thought we were empowering each other. Yes. She just, like she said, she got a award-winning podcast off of that. She's making money.
She's not being drugged by no man.
Yes, and she's not being lied to or manipulated
exactly,
either.
Exactly.
That's
like
what y'all
Krishan.
Yeah.
We need to speak up for that. But for her, playing her cards and, what she doing and Lori Harvey, we don't need to talk about them. Exactly. They doing just fine. They still holding up in life. I feel like it's okay.
Now, the only thing with Carisha is I probably would have left the because I know she probably just in her feels right now, but people act like that's not normal human behavior. Like,
that is why, again, you have to weigh your options. Since you cannot be more into a man than he is into you.
Facts.
And that's just tea. That's just
facts.
Y'all better hear it.
What your mama should have told you.
My mom always told. Well, I'm not gonna say that, girl, because that's. But yeah,
your mama should have told you.
Yes.
She definitely shouldn't have. That's why I feel like that's the only thing about it for me. She's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, oh, I'm single now. But I would have never even put that out there because we know how Diddy been moving, and baby, you been single.
Yeah, you was always single.
I mean, you was going with him, but he wasn't going with you.
Yeah, she was hurt.
So we're gonna just elaborate and kind of go through our because we gave our number out to our fans on Facebook and our little comment crew. And we had a couple of people responded to us and let us know their ideas on the topic and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just read a couple of the text messages I got. Let me check them out for y'all. So the first one is my friend. She sent it in from Orange. Her name is LaDadria. She said, I think accountability should be more specific should be more specifically for women, us women, because we love to point the finger, but we allow so much. And in relationships and in dating, yes, we do. Yes, y'all do, women. We allow a lot. Mm-hmm. So I think
more than men,
because you can't tell a man half of the things that men tell us or are honest with us about.
And we so forgiving.
So forgiving. Yes. We gon', you know what I'm saying, chunk that up, you know what I'm saying, see how it's gonna weigh again in the family, see how it's gonna affect
Baby,
this,
a man gonna bring it up every chance he get.
You bet not.
You bet not.
If you know, like I know.
So, I'm agreeing. I'm in agreement with her with women taking accountability. I feel like, yes, it is a double standard, and a lot of people, women, anyway, not a lot of people, women, we allow too much. Mm-hmm. We let too much slide, and then we be mad, woe is me. Well, sis, if you would have cut him off the first time he cheated on you with his ex-baby mama, then maybe that wouldn't be the situation. So, I'm in agreement. But we thank y'all for the text messages that y'all send to the line 832-995-2757.
So y'all can text in, y'all can call in when we go live, and make sure y'all are tuned into our Facebook. We make posts to let y'all know when we will be live.
And with that being said, we're going to take a few calls. We're going to get some callers to call in and give their opinion live right now on how they think that women or men or both should be dating in 2023.
And shout out to our producer. He done went and pulled us up some tequila anejo, and we drinking it with Sprite. What kind of tequila are we drinking? House tequila.
Ooh,
that's what he says.
House tequila.
I guess he doesn't know the name, but it's really good. So cheers to him. Thank you so much.
Cheers. It's good.
It is.
Real good.
Not too strong.
Okay, looks like we have our first caller. Who am I speaking with?
This is Bree.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, girl.
So do you know the topic?
Yes, I think you guys said something about dating.
Yeah, so how do you think people should date in 2023, men and women, or men or women, either one?
I feel like if you're single, you should be able to date however many people you want, when you want, how you want. There should be like no rules to it.
Okay.
I like that. So you like the Lori Harvey perspective. You don't mind how she, is in and out of a relationship. You think she just living her life.
That's it. And I don't see anything wrong with it.
Exactly. I'm with you on that.
I'm with you on that. Okay, Bree. Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome.
Bye. So yeah, we it's looking like the girls are with the Lori Harvey vibes.
Right. And contrary to the comment section on social media, they are agreeing with her. It looks like we got another caller coming in. So hello.
Hi.
Hey girl, who are we speaking with?
With Blanca.
Hey Blanca.
Hey Blanca.
Today's topic is, how are you dating in 2023? What's the proper way to date? What routes are you taking?
Okay, so did get out of a relationship last year, so I'm kind of my Lori Harvey, kind of era.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I just feel like really just having fun. Not really settling for anything, not settling for less.
I love
really
it.
Just, fun, doing different things, doing things I've never done, really.
Okay. So right now, you say you're single. Are you dating like around? Are you going on dates? Or are you sticking with one person right now? Just giving them all your time? What is it looking like for you?
No, I'm going on dates.
I love to see it, Queen.
Yes.
Just doing different things, really, stuff that I never really did. So, I may go on a date this weekend. I might plan something the next day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping my options.
Right.
Really.
So Blanca, it's Coco. With doing that and experiencing this new dating style for yourself, like, how do you feel is going to give you the upper hand? Do you feel it's going to give you the upper hand? Are you going to know who you really want, what you really want in a man? Or do you think it's just right now, it's just all fun and games? I'm not being serious about nothing. I'm not even, taking notes or anything. I'm just having fun. Or is it something that you kind of like, okay, he was cool, so now I know I want this in a man. Now I know I don't want this in a man. Is it something like that for you right now?
So I'm kind of iffy. But say if I was going on a date, if it's just something that I just wasn't feeling or anything, and I'm like, okay, I know that's what I don't like.
Right.
This is what I'm looking for a man. But right now, I'm just having fun, really, not really trying to settle down for anything. I want it to come naturally and unexpected.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's the best way.
I was just going to say, I feel like that's the best way when you're not like forcing it or going out saying, oh, this is what I'm looking for. I love that for you. Just be free, girl. Date. You young.
You
date
pretty.
until you date until you can't date no more, friend.
And for me, I just like my main thing is like, what can you do for me that I already don't do for myself?
Come on.
You know what I mean?
You better talk in here today.
Like what can you do to top it? Because for me, it's like, okay, well, I do all this and that for myself. But what can you do for me to make me feel comfortable, make me feel vulnerable?
Right. Make me feel like I need you. I need to have you around.
Right.
Exactly. And right now, I just feel like there's just nobody for me like that right now. I'm just really focusing on me, having fun, dating, and really being very useful for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
I know that's right, girl.
Real quick, last question. So, do you have anybody name saved under food nigga in your phone?
No, I do have a lot of unsaved numbers though, so I do gotta look in the thread.
Yes. Okay. So you hitting them with the who is this? Okay.
Like, oh wait, this was all it.
Okay. You calling him the club name? This atomic bottle right here. This nomad right here.
Right.
Calling the club you met him at.
Okay, girl. Well, we appreciate you for calling in, and make sure you stay tuned to our next episode and be on the lookout for us. Thank you for calling.
Thanks, girl.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Yeah, so I really like that. I like that idea. I think
I'm telling you, the young girls are out here.
Yes, the 2023 has breeded a new type of woman. I feel like we tired, we sick and tired, okay, of just settling and being the bigger person, accepting the double standard.
Right.
And it's time for us to really explore our options to know what we really want. Because I can honestly say, what I wanted at 22 is not what I wanted at what I want now. You know what I'm saying? And I love my husband, not to say it's anything against him, but even the things that we do as a couple, like what we did together as a couple then, it might not work right now. Right, so I'm sure that's the same with the way it is for dating. You're not going to date the same.
You're not going to date the same type of men or none of that.
So. Yeah, we're not. So we're going to take one more caller, and then we're going to move on to the next segment.
And while we're getting that caller together, I got one more text message in, and she said, there's no certain ways to date, especially in today's time. However, you meet the person you choose to date, whether it is or an outing or social media, you have to know the reason why you want to date the individual. They must define what the word dating means for them.
Come on.
Sense. And does that mean they will be exclusive or a fair game or both? Once it becomes serious, then the two minds have to become one on most levels. They have to define what respect means to them. More importantly, know what each is bringing to the table. Is it a bag in financial or is it baggage? I know that's right. You
that was
a word.
That sounds like somebody wise. That sounds like somebody with a lot of wisdom.
Exactly. Who know what they talking about. I like when she said define what dating means to you. I feel like that is so important to make sure that whoever you're dating, even if y'all are from the smallest thing to just sex, like if y'all just want to be fuck buddies,
that's okay.
Fuck buddies. But know that both of y'all want that out of each other. Like, know that that's what y'all come into that relationship with. That's the only thing that I had. That's the only problem I had with Young Miami, because I feel like she knew what they were coming to that relationship with.
Right.
She kind of just thought that she could persuade a different way or change.
You cannot change these men, y'all. They not gonna change until they ready. That's for the ones that's in a relationship and the ones that's not in a relationship. Be
factual.
Sure about what you're doing. Call a spade, like they say. Like, don't try to make something what it ain't. Exactly. And I think women, we do that too often.
We do. Yeah. We're nurturers, so we try to grow people. We try to nourish and teach people. But a lot of things can be taught, especially if you're being repetitive, ladies. Know your worth and know when you're wasting your time.
Yes, and know when to let it go. It's okay. Let it go.
It is. Yeah. If you feel like you're repeating yourself, just go ahead and call it quits.
Yeah, it's no longer serving me. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna gracefully bow out.
Yeah. No disrespect. No love lost. It is what it is.
So, are we gonna be able to take one more caller, or are we gonna?
What is it looking like, producer? We got enough time for one more caller?
Yeah, we can take one more.
One more? Okay. What you got?
So who's calling?
This is Bree.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, guys.
So have you been thinking about the question, what is it like dating in 2023? How do you think people should date? How do you think women should date? Men should date? What's your take on that?
Well, I definitely think that everybody should be dating. Definitely not dating for anyone's potential. That's going to get you in a good relationship. I also think that women need to date like men, because men have non-negotiables and they don't waver from them.
Okay.
Women more so waver about their non-negotiables, and they'll be more likely to say, well, I can kind of let this go. Men like, no. If I only date dark skin, only date dark, only date, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like women need to have their standards are, they're getting there, but they need to, like, it don't have to always be about monetary.
Right, yes.
I've gotten away from thinking that, a lot of women think that it's all about money, and it's really not.
Right.
All money does expose who the person really is in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that women need to date. I like the way Lori Harvey lives in her life personally. She's a great example of somebody that this is what you should do.
Right.
Date in your 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that is what you need to be doing as a young woman, because how are you going to know what you like if you're not exposed to certain things?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's my take on it.
Okay, we really appreciate you for calling. So, basically, get y'all some non-negotiables, right, Bree?
Yes, non-negotiable.
Okay, and don't waver on those non-negotiables. If that's what you want in a man, if that's what you are looking for, stick to it. Stick to it, and do not date for potential. We not dating on, oh, he might do this, oh, he might change, oh, he might get a job. Sis, if he don't have a job when you meet him, he's not gonna get one.
Period.
Right.
Okay.
What you see is what you get with most people, so.
Yes, and thank you for calling, Bree. Make sure you stay up to date on our Facebook and call us in next time.
Okay, bye-bye. Talk to you guys soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
girl.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love that.
I do.
I think all women need non-negotiables. Okay?
Yes, I think women are standing up for themselves, and hey, we are putting it on the table, drawing them lines, setting them boundaries.
And hopefully we can get some men callers in next time.
Yeah,
we can see how
I
really enjoyed this conversation.
Yes.
Maybe y'all can leave some comments on the Facebook about, the men that didn't get to call in, or maybe, didn't know.
You didn't get the call in.
Yeah,
your
the number.
Experiences.
Leave your experience online. Let us know. And we'll go from there. Maybe we can do a part 2.
Yes, for sure.
Cool.
You can definitely find us on Facebook at the comment section, on Instagram at the comment section _TC. And yeah, leave us your topics.
Okay, y'all. So before we leave, y'all know, or you'll get to know, we like to practice what we preach, and we like to be who we want to. We like to be who we want others to be to us. Exactly. So, for example, this week we moved. I talked about this earlier in the segment that we moved into a new house. Mm-hmm. Normally, at my old house, my husband washes the towels, dries the towels, folds the towels right out of the dryer. Mm-hmm. Okay. That is not in my ministry. But because I'm sure that my husband would appreciate that, and I would want him to do things that I would appreciate, I took it upon myself this week, for the first time in a long time, to get the towels out the dryer, fold them, and put them away immediately. So when he came home the other night, he was like, "What are towels?" Not, "Oh, thanks, babe, the towels are up," because that's how shocked he was that I did it. But I went ahead and folded the towels and I put them away. So that was my act of kindness, being who I want somebody to be to me. Just read my mind. Know that I do these things all the time, and maybe take a little slack off of me that day, because you know that I'm also doing, juggling this.
Yeah, for sure.
What you doing this week?
So for me, mine's is kind of showing up for people how I want them to show up for me. Okay. I know sometimes we get especially as females, we get so worked up and tied in about people not showing up to our birthday events or something that's important to us for our business or baby showers or this, that, and the third. And I just feel like sometimes we are not accountable for being that same person to somebody else. So I've been checking myself on that. Last weekend, it was one of my old best friend's birthday from back home, and I was super tired because I had been up here early. I had to do some makeup and stuff. And I was like, I don't really want to drive down there because it's back home. Like I said, I'm not from Houston. I'm from Orange, and it's an hour and a half away. So I went back. I wasn't going to go because I was super tired. But I just was like, fuck it. Let me get dressed with my friend. And I went down there, and I ended up having a good-ass time. I really had, a little funky good time, baby. We got drunk. We had the time of our life. So I'm just going to start coming through for people how I want them to come through for me. And, that's goes in with treating people how we want to be treated.
Good. I like that. I like that idea.
I'm gonna start coming through for my friends.
Last year, that was kind of what I did last year. As far as showing up to people's events and
making sure.
I even went out of the country with one of my friends for her birthday without my husband. I don't really going nowhere. Yes, for a long time. It was
a week,
5 days, a week, almost 7 days.
Child.
And it was for my friend's birthday. Literally, me and her, we left, and some other friends met us there. But I was so proud of myself. I was like, I really, I spent my own money. I paid.
That's what you got to do when you without your man.
You know what I'm saying? I really planned a trip, and I really went, and and I had fun. I had a great time. It was awesome. But I noticed that I'm a Capricorn. And I'm a loner, and I don't like people a lot. Not that I don't like people, it's just people easily annoy me. No, I don't even like my people sometimes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like when my family
comes to you wanted your man around or something.
No, I didn't. It was just the fact that
you was tired of being around people.
No, I'm talking about as far as like me not doing these type of things before. I would just not go anywhere. I would just be like,
because you already know how you are.
I would try to make, I would just make my mind up like they don't really care if I'm not there. But what I realized is, Krista, that's why you don't have any friends, because they do care. They do want you to show up when they invite you. So I did that last year, and I think that I'm doing better as the time goes by. That going. And that's why today I said, T, when is your birthday? Because like now I'm making a conscious decision, because I didn't know that this was a thing, because I don't have birthday parties really. Every time for my birthday, me and Carrie, we always just go somewhere.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I seen on TikTok, it's a big thing when you miss somebody's birthday dinner, or when you miss somebody.
Certain people, I'm not that person, but certain people are like that. My friend, the one I went to Orange for her birthday, shout out to you, Azora. She already knows. She called herself the princess because she liked that about her birthday. Has always been like that about her birthday ever since I know her. But I mean, it's not nothing that she would hold against you. Like, oh, you ain't come to my party, I'm not coming to yours type shit. But she take her birthday serious, baby. We sat around and sung happy birthday to her like she wasn't turning 20 something.
Really? Yeah. So I'm noticing that it's the thing. So I'm trying to be more conscious. So that's good that that's something on your list.
Yeah, and then other than that, just because you don't think some things are serious, you got to kind of like start taking that into accountability for people you care about. Not everybody, but like if you care enough about them, you know what I'm saying, go ahead, and they care about something a lot, go ahead and, support them.
Right.
It is what it is. It ain't that hard.
And real quick, we have, before we leave, in honor of International Women's Month, we have a word that just goes so perfectly.
Yes, we're going to be doing this word of the day every show, just so we can expand our vocabulary. I feel like everybody's using the same words when we tweet or when we in the comment section. You know how that go. It seemed like Instagram will tell you it's a tweet. I mean, it's a comment just like this. You might want to redo your comment. So we need to start expounding on our vocabulary.
Yes, and so instead of "you beautiful girl," the word is
pulchritude. Pulchritude.
So that word, it means physical beauty. And so that's another word instead of saying, oh girl, you so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so that's just giving the men and the ladies something to think about whenever you want to sound
your girl
all
with
sophisticated. You better get the draws.
You probably get. Do you hear me? You might get a little.
She might think you a little.
Oh, he's smart. Oh, my man is smart. You know.
I want to try the entrance.
My man went to college, but didn't finish.
Okay. Everybody knows those girls, but thank y'all for tuning in. This was a great first episode, and thank y'all, comment crew.